Hey everyone, so I want to show you how to do this color wheel real quick with pencils or crayons. And I would like you to do it only with red, yellow, and blue so that you can learn how to mix these colors up. Again, for some people this is a review, for some people this is brand new, so we got to do it. I'm only going to work on this little color wheel here because we will have gone over the other parts of this worksheet in class. But with the color wheel, remember we have 12 colors on the color wheel that we are going over, but we are blending them all up with the primary colors of red, yellow, and blue. So you can see that the pie slices of red, yellow, and blue, right? We're just going to fill them in nice and solid. And I'll start over here with red. And then I'm going to do blue.
Sorry for the interruption, staff and students. Those who need pictures through KO to RN.
Sorry about that interruption, guys. Doing this at school.
Again, it is KO through RN to the oxygen. Thank you.
Okay, so what's important about layering and blending with colored pencils or crayons is that it's not like paint where we can just roll it up and mix it up, right? We kind of have to do different layers and go back and forth and help blend. And doing this now on your color wheel will be helpful for your next worksheet as well of mixing colors together and blending with colored pencil. So I'm going to work over here in orange. And so it's a combination, right, of red and yellow. It says it right there. Orange is about equal amounts of each, except yellow is a tricky one, okay guys? It's hard to kind of get enough yellow sometimes, so you don't want to go overboard on the red. Just going to lay a little bit of red down. I'm going to lay some yellow down, and you're going to have to kind of mix back and forth or layer back and forth. Okay, like that needs a little bit more red until you get like a middle orange. And I want to see you blending the colors. I don't want you to grab the orange pencil for this one, okay? I'm gonna go back and forth until I get a middle orange. Now when I'm doing these tertiary colors, I know what I need more of. So this is yellow orange, means I need more yellow than I do orange, but it's still only made up of red and yellow. So I'm gonna start with yellow this time. I'm gonna fill in, I'm gonna put in a good amount because it has more yellow in it. It tells me right in its name. And I'm just gonna lightly press with my red. And I'm even gonna go back over with my yellow just to kind of blend them up nicely. And you should be able to tell that this version of orange, this yellow orange, has more yellow in it than this one. Now when I go over to red orange, I'm gonna start with red because I know that I need a lot of red because red is the first name, red is the primary color. I'll put down a nice even layer of red and put some yellow on top, and you can see it's starting to turn to orange, to red orange, I should say. Okay, and I still think I need more red. Like look, these two are pretty close together. So I'm going to go back with my red, blend them on up. Okay, over here, yellow and blue. I'm gonna start with my yellow for my green because yellow is really light and it's hard to get as much as we want. I'm gonna start with that, and I'm gonna do super light with my blue because I can always add more, right? But taking away once we put it down is more difficult. I'm just gonna add in a little bit of blue, and I'm gonna come back with my yellow and help blend it out. Maybe do some circular motions because this looks a little bit liney, streaky to me. I think I need a little bit more blue. Super light pressure here, guys and gals, until I get kind of a medium green. Now again, my tertiary colors, it tells me what I need more of. I need more yellow. I'm gonna start with yellow since it's such a light color again. And I'm gonna add a super small amount, even less blue. Like I'm barely touching the paper here, okay? Just a tad. And I'm gonna come back with my yellow, mix it up a little bit, kind of circular oval motion. My blue-green's gonna have more blue, so I can go ahead and add a pretty good amount of blue to start. And dive in with my yellow. mix it up. You should be able to tell that this has more blue in it than your green and than your yellow green. Okay, and purple, red and blue. Purple's a little bit tough, or violet. Just mixing is a little tough, I should say. So I'm gonna start with blue. Really, this one doesn't matter which color you start with. Just make sure that you don't put in too much. And it's difficult because it gets dark really fast, especially when you're mixing, even more so with paint, really, paint and crayons. So I'm going back and forth to kind of get this medium violet or purple. And this one takes a few layers. It's pretty decent. I'm gonna do blue violet next. So now I need more blue because it tells me that right in its first name. Oops, a little bit too much red there, so I'm gonna have to go back with my blue, right? Those two look almost exactly the same. Blue violet should have more blue in it. Like I said, the violet's tricky, okay? And red violet has more red in it, so I'm gonna put down a good amount of red. Come back with my blue lightly. And you should be able to tell that this violet is more red. It tells me what I need right in its name. Let's see how dark those three got really quick. So as long as I can tell that there is more red in your red violet and more blue in your blue violet, you will be good. But please only use the three colors for this activity. In the next one, you'll be able to use all 6 of your primary and secondary colors. There we go.